Hi there. What we're going to be talking about today is advantages to cloud-based learning. Now, the information that I'm going to be talking about here today is based on Dmitry Velev's article, which is posted a little lower on our website. Um, so we're going to talk first about five key advantages to cloud-based learning. The first one being that mobile devices can be allowed access to powerful back-end business apps if sufficient security is provided. Really what this means is that devices that are in the hands of students or employees can be given applications that are stored more off device than on device, meaning that employees or students don't need to download a specific app. They can either access it web based or they could download an app, but then that app later connects to another network. The second advantage is that more mobile apps can be made available to a broader audience. A specific example I could speak to for this is the inclusion of a program like Microsoft Office 365 that is deployed to, say, a secondary school. By introducing cloud-based mobile apps, students can get access to word processors, presentation programs, or even spreadsheet programs that otherwise may have not been as accessible in the past. The third advantage that Velop discusses is the idea that multiple security apps that check mobile device security can be run on the mobile cloud, providing much broader and more comprehensive security checking for mobile devices. With the inclusion of programs like FIPA here in Canada, the idea of having information stored on servers that we actually know where the information is going is really quite important to several institutions. And being in the cloud allows larger institutions to say, hey, we know where this information is being stored and we can trust what is being done with it. The fourth point that Velop discusses is running mobile apps on a mobile cloud makes many more apps available for organization users. Again, thinking back to something like an Office 365, not only do you get the Microsoft Office suite with that program, you also get access to things like shared calendars, Microsoft OneNote, and other apps that just wouldn't be accessible to all entities. One of the final advantages developed also discusses is the use that of the mobile cloud allows mobile devices to be included in the centralized security scheme of the cloud. Again, this is relating to point number 3, that security is centralized in the cloud, and that really security elements are something that you don't need to worry about as much as something that would be stored offline. But let's discuss some of the other benefits of cloud-based mobile technologies. The first one being anywhere, anytime access to applications. This means that if a teacher is out and about, maybe they're on a field trip somewhere, and they want to update something on their class website or push a document to their class, well, they don't have to worry about going back to their desk, sitting down at their computer, and uploading it to their website. They could do it from anywhere. If they have an issued tablet, they can use that. They could even do that from their mobile device. The other benefit as well is the idea of central management, meaning that teachers and those in a school or directly in an organization don't need to constantly be talking with IT. Hey, I need this installed. Hey, can we buy this program? These items are already going to be offered within the cloud system. The third point on this page, and the one I feel might be the most important, is the idea of built-in social collaboration. With the introduction of inquiry-based learning in our schools, we see collaboration as essential 21st century skills that students need to develop. Now, we work on these skills in the classroom physically, but how do we really work with these skills in an online environment? Really, cloud-based learning is a way to help build these collaborative skills, but it's also a way for students to get into richer learning experiences. As we've already looked at, content security is key here. You don't have teachers or students running around with their flash drives in their pockets. Those flash drives, they can get lost, they could be left at a computer, their friends could take them, and if those are taken, then not only is their information lost, but the security of their information can also be compromised. By having files and information stored on the cloud, the information can't just be left somewhere and picked up by anybody else. And the final bullet I want to talk about on this slide is the removal of information technology, or IT, as a barrier to adding information into a classroom or apps into a classroom. By having access to a cloud-based technology, you don't have to worry, especially in a BYOD setting, of supervising devices and having somebody come in to add certain apps on. These apps could be deployed instead through the cloud automatically, and we really take away this idea of having to modify devices physically. Thank you for watching.